We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Brandon Woodruff gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit hard to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Stepping in, John Birdie. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Harold Ramirez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
The left field.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Thinking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 1 left for Miami. Now it's the Brew Crew. Bert Blyleven will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're looking at one of the top pitchers in the game right now. He's not that far away from 300 career wins. And usually the magic 300 guarantees your spot into the Hall of Fame. So he's not that far away. It'll be interesting to see if he can get one closer and pick up the victory in this one today.
Shot toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Trevor Story steps in now. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Joyce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He'll get us started in the top of the second. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The count now at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Still even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Nimmo in.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but, man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting seventh.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
The count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Next for Milwaukee, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Joyce. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up now, Victor Caratini. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Blyleven's ready. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Matt Joyce. There's prior history in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Joyce, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to some adjustments along the way.
The 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Isan Diaz. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of. Here's big Aaron Judge. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little red. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Joyce. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Bounced softly in front of the plate. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Brandon Woodruff. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Mejia is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Woodruff is retired, 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Blyleven into his motion. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Now at the plate, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, number 13, John Birdie.
Pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit back toward the mound. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
On the year, Pham is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up.
And he'll have another shot at it here. Line towards center field. Judge is right there, 1 down.
The first
well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Garrett Cooper is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Nimmo, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Catcher.
Ready now for the Marlins, Francisco Mejia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Leading off for the Brewers, the second
Almost,
baseman.
Matty. Almost
Jake
went
Dead.
deep his last AB.
Skip
Certainly
Dead.
just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 5.
A man at second with 1 down, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Blyleven pauses. Here's the first pitch. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here it comes on 0-2. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Matt Joyce now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The pitcher for Blyleven.
Fouled away. Swing and a line drive, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The batter number 3, second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Isan Diaz stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And he popped him up. Kipnis ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Victor
Caratini is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Line to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So one gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this top half of the 6th about to get started. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed John Birdie.
John.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Harold Ramirez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2 gone.
The left fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Christian Yelich is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now with 51 homers and 97 driven in. A little roller toward the hole. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The right fielder,
now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Shot toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The batter, number
Digging
2.
in, Jason
Second
Kipnis.
baseman,
He's 1 for 2 in this
Jason
one.
Kipnis.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Felix Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36. Felix.
7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the
Digging
Marlins.
in to try it again, Miguel Rojas. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's Bolter, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty B, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! Back-to-back homers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Bert Blyleven stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Isan Diaz. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready with the 0-2. Softly on a line to third, but an easy play. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, but the runner's back easily. Story aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and that will conclude matters. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to be.
Leading off for Miami, the third baseman,
Devin Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention,
He's ready.
please.
Here's the first
Now
offering.
pitching for the Brewers, number 38, Devin Williams.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. To the plate now, Harold Ramirez.
The right fielder, number 5.
As he takes a called
Harold
strike at the knees, it's
Ramirez.
0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit high and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in, Garrett Cooper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ball even at 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the solo home run. We'll go to the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
The left fielder, number
Chalk
25.
up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Rojas has got it, and the first out is recorded. Owen Miller will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
In hitting for the Brewers, number 92, Owen Miller.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
0-2 count, and the pitch hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. From the belt, the pitch hit on the ground out to short, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So here's Brandon
right
Nimmo.
Fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 7-2 game.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jason.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Miguel Rojas is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Kimbrell has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
The batter.
Standing in now, Matt Joyce. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Joyce becomes the first out of the inning. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Coming to the plate now,
The batter.
Isan Diaz. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
The 0-2 home down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hard liner toward short. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The batter, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, John Birdie. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead and strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. Yimi Garcia, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The batter, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
At the plate, Victor Caratini, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well set to bring up Abisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Sterling Sharp will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ballgame. William Contreras will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 10-4 the final in this game. Miami blasted 5.